VERIVERY Geek Cross. Hi, my name is Anna and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are very, very excited for VERIVERY's comeback.
So, Betti is back with a new single called Get Away. And obviously, you know us. We will have watched all the teasers and are very up to date.
Very, very up to date.
It looks like some sort of horror thriller storyline again.
I know, I'm so excited. Very, very excited.
Yeah, is this part of a new series or is it like connected to the Face series? Who knows?
Also, VERIVERY is back, but sadly we are missing a member in this comeback, and so of course we are sending Hong Minchan all of our love and best wishes and hope that he is resting well and miss him very, very much. That one wasn't even on purpose. I just miss him very, very much. Alright, with that being said, let's go.
What does the sphere represent?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
What? I already love this.
Like the diction is really nice. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Hoyoung, what did you do? Why does this feel like a murder mystery party?
It really does. Like, I was literally about to be like, come in, we'll drink it!
Oh. Don't eat the food. Don't drink the drinks. Oh yeah, the cake.
Especially
I really like the descending line. So the sphere is like a camera. No!
Oh my god, that move! Oh my god!
Oh! Change.
Oh my god, I have so many questions. Yes, thanks.
Hmm?
What?
Who's the person walking down the stairs?
Okay, so once again, with the VERIVERY song, we are having a, do it with me, very, very hard time fitting everything into this video that we want to talk about. Not even half is gonna make it in, so let's just go. Okay, so quality of dancing, let's start there. There's so much resistance and pull in their dancing, which is such a nice quality. The best and most obvious example of this in the music video is the arms in the chorus when they start up and they pull and then they pull again. And it's not just that they have to pull twice, like that obviously shows resistance, but it's the way that when they pull, it feels almost like a rubber band is wrapped around their arm, like they're having to pull against something. And it just adds such a nice quality to their dancing. And obviously it fits the storyline of like trying to get away from something, but also just that quality to your dancing when every move it feels like you're having to make a little bit of an effort for it. That quality adds something that just puts you very naturally on edge, so it also kind of ups that storyline even in the live stage. And I can confirm that because I watched the live stage, and it's not the same thing as like, oh, this is difficult, so you can tell they're struggling and putting effort in. Like they're doing it very, I'm not going to say easily because they obviously are working hard, but it's not that they're struggling to do it. It's that it's being done on purpose to make it look like they're pulling away from something. Oh, it's amazing. This dance also has a lot of interesting moments that convey that storyline. And I mean, just how it starts with like Hong Min kind of wrapped in the dancers and he's off the floor, like he's kind of taken by something and then he drops out of it. Or when Kaeyeon slides under Yeonho's legs in the first verse. Honestly, it kind of feels like a spy movie, like you're trying to like get away, like around things, right? But Hoyoung's part. Okay, so in the music video, Anna was like, Hoyoung, what did you do? And we were both just like, what? And so I might be protecting my feelings a little bit because he seems a little sus. But his part in the dance too, he's kind of like covered by all of the backup dancers and it feels a little sinister. Like he's kind of like having to move things to see, and the way he's moving is kind of slinky. And I was like, Hoyoung, what did you do? Moving on, I can't talk about this for longer. Also, trust VERIVERY to have the amazing footwork. Like, they always provide, they always give me what I want. And this was no different. But yeah, and their musicality, as always, I've talked about this before, it's just really amazing. It's just very amazing. And they had some really nice highlight moments too, like Yongsung's double turn on the high note and he like throws his head back as it completes. And yeah, I loved it, honestly. Like I said 10 seconds into the reaction after Kaeyeon's first line, I was like, I like it already. And by the end, we can just like completely upgrade to, I loved this, and when is the next installment? Because I need to know what happens in this storyline. Okay, that's all I have time for. Anna's turn.
I also am not going to be able to say everything. Obviously, not even half. Maybe not even a quarter. Who knows? But when I think about the song as a whole, in my mind, it's just this mix of very like delicate, lovely feelings and sounds, and sort of like twisted, messed up, tainted feeling and sounds. And I thought that was so cool because it really just makes me think about like the story in the music video, specifically like the dining dinner scene where like at first it looks all beautiful and like elegant, and then flip a switch. Moving on in order of the song. Explaining why I just said, oh my gosh, their diction at the very beginning is solely because of Kaeyeon's first line. And the way he sings invitation, especially because the rhyming word in the next line is hesitation, and he sings it differently. And it's like a very slight difference. It's really just in the way he sings the te, shun part. But especially like all their singing throughout this, when they're singing in their head voice, it's not falsetto, it's head voice. Okay, it is kind of playful because it is like more delicate since they're singing in head voice, but like the way that they end the lines, like it feels like a loop-de-loop, like the te, shun, and like the string connecting the te, shun, if I'm visualizing this, for invitation, it's like hanging by a single strand into shun. Whereas like with hesitation, it's like it extends, it's more connected a little bit more. And like that really like feels like the push and pull in their dancing that you were talking about too.
That line too is when they go and that's like the movement you literally just made with your hands.
And then that sort of feeling exists like in the rest of the song, especially in the pre-chorus, especially with their singing in the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus is insane. I kept talking about that line in the background that as a whole overall is descending. It sounds kind of like bells and it's playing on like a very simple beat in the background during the pre-chorus, and it's so lovely with the head voice singing on top of it. Like the pre-chorus is one of the sections where I'm like, oh, this is like a lovely, delicate part. And then leading into the chorus, it's just silence. That alarm sound and then a clicker sound. and then the chorus starts. And the clicker sound goes back to the whole like storyline of like during the dinner scene. It's lovely. And then click, everything changes. But also with that in my mind, that descending sort of bell line that I was talking about, like it's present during the pre-chorus and like a few other times during the song. So it's definitely a present theme for this song. And then it plays leading into the final chorus from the bridge, but instead of ending properly, it like becomes distorted and it becomes drowned out by more distorted synths that enter, which once again is like this beautiful thing becoming like tainted. And then to talk about vocals a little bit more, all the harmonies in this are wonderful. Like, yes, they are used for doubling and like highlighting important words or just like a background ah or ooh, which is typical for a song. But what's different about these is that there's so much more intricate than just like your typical third or fifth above following the line. I didn't have time to go back and like figure out exactly what the intervals were, but when it's harmonizing an entire line, instead of doing like the same interval above for every single note in that melody, like most harmonies typically do, it felt like its own line. So I was like, wow, counterpoint. I don't have time to explain what counterpoint is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to stop. I didn't get to say a quarter of everything, but that always happens. Oh yeah, I liked it. Cool. It's my turn to TLDR. TLDR for this song is, why are we even surprised when it comes to Veryveri anymore? We absolutely loved it. On first watch though, always get pulled in by the storyline and forget to focus on the music and the dance. But then once we do get to focus on the music and the dance, we have like endless things to say about it, and it's just wonderful. And Hong Minchan, hope you are like resting and recovering. I think it's funny that like this many Veryveri videos and we haven't even said who our favorites are, but anyways, maybe you'll find out another day. That's a secret. Suspense! Like the storyline.
Okay. That being said, if you enjoyed this reaction video, if you are also loving Veryveri's comeback, like we are, clearly, and if you're also wishing Hong Minchan all the best, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, ding, turn on your notification bell, and bye!